Hello, good morning, guys. Today we are going to start a very important problem related to the strings in DSA, that is data structures and algorithms. So, without any wastage of time, let us get started. What is the problem that we are going to discuss? So, let us say our problem is just to how find the combinations of string, how to find the possible combinations of strings. So we will be doing these three steps again and again in this question. Okay, it is we will solve this problem using recursion concept. Recursion concept means when a method calls itself again and again, again and again, and till then it meets a base condition. Till then it meets a base condition. Method calling itself is in a loop. You can say something like it's in a loop and it will get stopped, the execution gets stopped, it will stop calling itself when it meets the base condition. This is what the recursion concept is. So what we are doing to we are what we will be doing in this problem is that we will be doing only three concepts, three steps in this question. We will choose the character first in the string, and then we will do calculate the we will find the permutation of the remaining string. Okay, except that character. Okay, then after that we are combining that permutation. Okay, we are combining that string. Okay, let us say we have a b c string. Okay, first we will choose the character. This is the first step. Okay, then we'll choose the a. Okay, the remaining string would be bc, right? So we'll find the permutation for this bc. Then if we permit it means we are calling the function again. Okay, if we are calling the function again, after finding this permutation we are combining the this a b c with something like, okay, a b c something like, we'll get a one combination like that, and we'll store in somewhere in the list. Okay, we are using list is here. And okay, yes. So and when we get the remaining string, and then we will be finding the permutation for the remaining string, while we choose again b as a character. Okay, first character. Okay, this again, these three steps gets combined, this get repeated. Okay, for every string, like I have chosen the my remaining string would be bc. So I will just use this same three steps concepts, or three steps for this problem. So in remaining I would choose a B string in this BC. Okay, then remaining string would be C. Then I will find the permutation for this C string. Okay, as you know, there will be only one possible combination. Okay, the loop will not run, and it will meet the base condition. Whenever the string length is equals to one, then we will store this C in the list and then return that list. Okay, I will store that list, and then we will combine that list into this chosen one. Okay, and we will get something called BC, and then we'll get something BC, and this BC gets added with A. We'll get something called ABC. This is our first combination. Like that we will get. Okay, so without any wastage of time, let's get started. Okay, first of all we will take a string str equals to, we'll take the base same string. Now we have to define a method. We have to define a method, main method first. Okay, this is our main method. Okay, where the execution starts. Okay, now we will, this is our string. Okay, now we will create a method called void perm. Okay, permutations. Okay, now this will be taking a string str. Okay, when it takes a string, now as we know that we are going to use the recursion concept, and it means this method calls itself again and again. So for that, first of all we have to meet the base condition. What is the base condition? Whenever the string length becomes one, then we will store, we will stop. Okay, so I will write some base condition like if str dot length equals to 1, then what we will do, we will store this string into the list, and we will return that list. Basically we want to we want to output something like this. Okay, this is the output, we want something like that. So for this we have to store this all the combination in a particular container. So we are going as we are going to store in a string, in a list. We are going to store in a list. So I'm going to store in a list. So I will create a list here which is taking strings only. Okay, now string, and I will get a name to it, and I will allocate a memory dynamic allocation. Okay, array list. Okay, I will create a list. I will store, I will add this string into this list. Okay, then I will return this result list. That's it. But this method is returning void. I have to, it must return the list, right? Perfect, perfect, perfect. And I will create a, I will make it a static, so that I don't need to create an what we call static. Okay, this is showing me there because I have not yet is return anything. Okay, okay. So if I something like if you say something like, then after this, if the base condition does not meet, then what we will do? We will run a loop. Okay, we will run a loop. Oh, why we use a loop? Because we have to choose each and every character from the string. Okay, we have, once we choose the character A, then we'll find the permutation for BC. Once we choose the character B, once we choose the character B, then the remaining string would be AC. Then we will find this permutation for AC, like that, and then we have to find the, we'll traverse to the third element of third character of the string, that is C. Then if we choose the C, then remaining string would be what, A and B. Then we have to find the permutation for that AB, like that. It means we are traversing the string. So for that's why we need a loop for this thing. So it will run obviously up to the string length. Okay, now now what we will do, we'll just take a first chosen character. Okay, chosen. Okay, obviously this would be a character, this will not be a string. Then it will be something called string dot caret. Okay, caret I. Okay, then we will take the remaining string. How do we calculate the remaining string? Okay, how will calculate that? We will say something like, we don't want this I character, we want before this I character and after this I character. This is what we want, so that we will get the remaining string apart from this I character. Okay, I character is nothing but initially it will be A, right? So we have to find the BC string. How will we find? Because the first of all we'll check if before the string, we don't know what, for A B C case, when we find the B, when we choose B in the second iteration, then at that time we have to also find the characters before A, sorry, before B. Before B would be A, and after C, after B would be C. So like that we will choose the similar. Okay, that is so that our condition logic should apply to all the iterations. So we'll say something like string dot substring, and we will pass here 0 comma I. Okay, up to the I, and we will concatenate it with str dot substring I plus 1, because we want the we don't want I, we want after the I plus 1, I after the I characters. Okay, we'll continue, we'll get the remaining string. Then this, we'll find the permutation for this remaining. Okay, how we will call this method? Perm, pass the remaining string. Okay, but this permutation string is returning some list. Okay, so we have to store in the list. Okay, uh, let me give that some sub. This is going to be my list name. Okay, once I find the you mean find the, when once that once it will return the list, meaning once it means that it is the base condition. Then after this, I will take that string, that string, and combine it with the chosen one. Okay, so that I will get something called, so that I will get something called, I will get some chosen characters essentially A, so I will get something called BC, and I just want to combine it. Okay, I just want to combine it. Okay, like that, so that I will get the ABC one combination. Then if there is a, if this will be the possibility, if this would be something called A plus CB, then I will get something called ABC, sorry, A CB. This is another combination I will get. So like this, these combinations I will get. Okay, I have to combine them. So I need another for loop, which I will as on this sub perm. Okay, sub perm. Now here I am going to combine this chosen one with the this string. Okay. Now what I will do here, I will just simply result. I just want to add them in the result. Okay, s plus chosen, right? This is what I want. Okay, now I have to create the result global list here. Okay, now I will create a result. Don't get confused with this result. This one is a local one and this one is the global one. Final result list, final combination list. Okay, so I will allocate the memory to it. Okay, that's my list, final result list. Okay, here I am going to store this. Okay, now I think I have completed my program. Now after this loop, after this outer loop, after this outer loop, I want that something called this method should convert the final list. That means this list. So I will say this one, simple, query. I hope you got the logic and how this program runs. Okay, let me run this program. First of all, I will call this method called perm. I will pass the string, but this method is returning some list, so I have to create a list first. And what is that list? Do we string result list? Okay, and I just want to print that elements. Okay, now I will do sys out. Yes. Okay, if I run this program, let me run this program. I'm getting the output. I'm getting the output. First combination would be CBA, PCA. These are the different combinations, possible combination, maximum possible different combinations for this string. CAB, ACB, BAC, and ABC. Are you getting my point? So this was all about this combination of string. I hope you like this video. If you like this, then please comment, like, and share this video. Till then, bye bye.